This is the official dub of this video that I released yesterday. And it was a drink review of Celsius Crispy Pear. And obviously let's actually increase the speed. Okay, there we go. I was just talking a little bit about Crispy Pear. But I will say that it was good. I was talking about how Celsius used to make a drink called just Pear, which was my favorite energy drink flavor ever. And this one tastes pretty much the exact same. So this is actually my favorite energy drink. So that is it for energy drinks. So let's read some comments. Because that's what I did. And I started off with Pear. Here we go. And this was the comment where I was ranting a bit. Will I be ranting? We'll see. Probably not. But the comment was, it was by Pear on the Heavy Metal Sexism Warhammer Preview Online, The Dead and the Divine video. Let me just drink a little bit of water. Oh god. The sisters look straight retarded. Would rather see Grey Knights get new stuff. Well, all in all, would rather see Grey Knights get new stuff. But all in all, Imperial armies can fuck off for a while. And there are a bunch of other points in the comment. And I agree with all the points in the comment, except, the first one. So I'm not gonna reread it. I read them all and I said, you know what, I agree with everything except the ending of the first point. I agree that the sisters look straight retarded, and I agree with it would be really nice to see Grey Knights get some new stuff. I completely agree with you. Grey Knights should have gotten some new stuff. I agree. But I do not agree with that all in all Imperium armies can fuck off. I don't agree with that. I want to see Imperial Guard get stuff that is not just fucking Catachan heroes. Like limited Catachan heroes. Those can fuck right off. Yeah, like I would like to see like updates to the Imperial Guard. Maybe release a new guard sprue that is like 70% men, 30% women, something like that. On the sprue, like so that you can make like pretty good mixed regiments, and then make actually the male and female look a bit different. Like the female should look a little bit smaller. Like that would have been cool. And other shit. But I'm also like, oh god, do I want them to touch the Imperial Guard? Because... Or would they probably just fuck it right up? And not just the Astra Militarum, but also the Tempestus. Would be cool to see something for. And then also talk a little bit about that. I don't mind seeing more sister stuff, but what they are doing is the completely wrong thing. What they are doing is female Space Marines. The new Sisters of Battle are not the Sisters of Battle. They're just female Space Marines. That's what they are. They have lost everything that made them interesting to me. Yeah, which is sad. And if they're gonna do some new units for sisters, I think it would be nice to see some more, priests, priestesses, just some, flagellants, like 40k flagellants, right? Like religious militia, something like that would have been cool to see, just people who are like, how Astra Militarum has conscripts. Something like that, but for the Sisters of Battle. But they should be even worse than conscripts. But maybe cost the same or a little bit more, who knows. But something like that would have been cool to see. Instead of just female space marines. Also hospitaliers would have been more hospitaliers, you know. Like the Sisters of Battle part of the Adeptus Sororitas, they're a small part. There are a bunch of different sisters, all that. I would like to see those other branches. But we're not gonna get that. Because we're just gonna get Space Marines and female Space Marines. And then one comment was by Baduni. This is good, but so underrated OML. And then I asked, what does OML mean? And he said, wait, no, not OML, OM. So I have no idea what that is either. So, and in Swedish just means about, like. But obviously he's not doing. It's some English slang, I guess. Let's see. Lazul on drink review, Red Bull Peach edition. You've been watching Jimmy Dore? ? It's been getting good. No, I haven't. I have not been watching Jimmy Dore. Because I don't want anything to do with American politics or anything, even though I really like Jimmy Dore. And I guess if you would want to know about American politics or whatever bullshit, I would recommend Jimmy. I think it's pretty good. But, I mean, this entire year, I'm not gonna bother at all. I'll put in the effort to not know anything about American politics and shit, you know. Like De-Americanize in that sense. And then a comment by Derek Lucas. A left monitor specifically used for image boards and anime, I bet. And I was totally like, oh, well, you can bet that, but that would be a losing bet. A losing bet for him, that is. Let's see. It is mostly used for when I read hentai manga and all that. Having it in portrait mode is so good. And also when I do other things on the main monitor, I like having it in portrait. Because if I had it in landscape mode and trying to watch a video, I won't be able to see the full video anyways, since it would be too far out of my field of view. So having it in portrait mode means I can have two different videos on, or I can two different applications that I can see both at the same time. Yeah. So I think secondary monitors, I think, works best in portrait mode. Because the thing about the portrait mode is you can still have two things in landscape. So if I ever were to get a third monitor and have it on my right, it would also be in portrait. And then the other comments were just no sound, and I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, there's no sound, and I recorded like 3 videos yesterday. No, none of them had sound, because for some reason OBS had just disconnected my microphone from OBS. I don't know why, but it had switched microphone to a microphone that doesn't even exist. So yeah, that's why. But yeah, so that was this drink review. Tomorrow at 17:30 Swedish time, I will be doing a live stream. Where I paint figurines and watch Nausicaa. Nausicaa? I'm gonna say Nausicaa. It's what I think it's supposed to be pronounced as. Yeah. Because I was talking about, like, I think I'm gonna be doing more of those type of live streams where I paint figurines and watch a movie. And then, you know, I can read the chats, and, you know, super chats, just regular chat, all that stuff. And I think it will help me just get things painted. And in the beginning of February, I'll also be doing something where I'm gonna try and paint around 15 to 30 minutes every day for at least the entire February, and see how it goes. And maybe I'll extend it to the rest of the year. But to see how much progress can I get if I make sure that I get 15 to 30 minutes in. If I'm in this room. If it is a day where I can't leave the bed, then obviously not gonna do it. But the days where I can come in here, I'll make sure that I spend some time hobbying. But that is in February. So yeah, that was that. Goodbye. Oh, come on.